we're here 2-1 defeat against Wealdstone. I guess before the game you might have taken a point at least. But, you must be disappointed now, though, having taken the lead and lost.
Yeah, really disappointed in a game that I thought we were well worth at least a point, as you say. Took the lead before half time. Perfect timing. Last kick of the first half, and first half I thought we were really good in the conditions. Got to minute 60 when we knew they'd sort of come at us at the start of the second half and sort of saw that period out. And then really out of nowhere we give away a real bad penalty when there was, for me, no danger whatsoever. Real clumsy, stupid tackle really, and of course that changes the balance of the game. And then with the quality they got, they went and scored a winner. Edge of the box curler, which they've got the quality to do that. But so we're sort of left coming away from a game when we are on the balance of chances and application and work rate and everything else, worthy of at least a point, and we got none because of our own mistakes. And that's as a manager, it's highly frustrating.
A game with few chances. You must have been really on top of the world when you saw Tyler Harvey take that free kick, and from the moment it left his foot, it was going in.
Yeah, it was a good goal. Perfect hit. Obviously, that's the quality that Tyler's got. Everyone knows that, and that's why he's done so well for us this season. And that you sort of felt, especially with the timing of it, that could be a bit of a key moment. And we emphasised at half time that second half they'd be attacking the better half, if you like, down there, where the pitch wasn't as bad as this half. And we had to get through the first 15 minutes, which we did. But then a mistake has let them back in, and that's ended up costing us the game, unfortunately. So.
Can you talk us through the penalty conceded? Because from where I was sitting, it hardly looked as if Noel Thompson touched the guy, really.
I think from my angle, over the far side, it did look and sound like there was contact, but I just felt there was no need to make a tackle. I thought the bloke was going away from goal. We had other bodies around the ball. Just thought it was a bit of a clumsy tackle, but. That's is what it is. I certainly can't blame the referee there. I did look and sound like there was contact. I don't think anyone from our team really complained about it. So I think it was a penalty, and we're sort of left to rue an individual error, which has ended up costing us 2 points, then 3 in the end. And defensively, you've got to cover everything and expect your mate to slip over all the time. And pretty much we did that pretty well today. And I can't really complain too much about that. I thought we played the conditions. Well, I thought both teams actually played the conditions really, really well and actually produced a good game obviously on a very, very tricky pitch. But it's a problem for us at the minute here because whilst people can argue and say we get a bit more home advantage being here with the pitch not being so good, we've got lads who want to play football as well, and it's kind of holding us back a little bit at the minute that we can't build things up and put together any nice passages of play, which we were starting to do when we were at Torquay on a slightly better pitch. So that's something that we're going to have to try and adapt to as well in the next few weeks.
So if you had your choice, you'd still be at Torquay?
Not necessarily. I'm just making the point that
pitch-wise.
I'm just making the point that at the minute we're a footballing team. We've generally got results this year on pitches that have allowed us to play football, like Slough and like Chelmsford, and of course the home games at Torquay. And of course, playing here, it's nice to be at home, but it is difficult for us because we are a footballing side. If we were a bit more of a direct team that wanted to scrap, it'd be absolutely fine. But we've got lads who want to play football and are technically good, and it's kind of holding us back a little bit at the minute.
How long before we might expect Dan Rooney back?
Saturday, hopefully. Didn't quite make today. Was a little bit of a pain in the back of his knee, but hopefully should be back in the squad for Saturday.
And a long trip Saturday to Billericay. I mean, tonight's going to take it out of the players a bit. What's on the agenda between now and Saturday?
Recovery mainly because as a extremely heavy pitch tonight. We got a few niggles as well with sort of Tyler played for a dead leg, and River Allen came off with a bit of a tweak in his quad muscle. So we'll have to try and get those right for Saturday if we possibly can. And we sort of said before the Eastbourne game that we wanted 2 wins out of Eastbourne, Wealdstone, and Saturday at Billericay. So we're now left, having lost tonight, under a bit of pressure to go and get a win at Billericay, which of course won't be tough because in December they were in absolute turmoil, losing games left, right and centre, and since then they've obviously got new managers in and got themselves together a little bit and are in great form. So undoubtedly it's going to be a tough game, but we've won some games unexpectedly this year, and people haven't expected us to. So
you seem to bounce back.
Yeah, I mean, one good thing that we've got from a good sort of mentality this team has got is we don't let bad results or disappointments affect us too much into the next game. We don't seem to really lose confidence or anything like that. We're able to sort of move on to the next one pretty quickly. So that shows a good sort of mentality in itself. But certainly tonight was a real frustrating one. But we've had other frustrating defeats this year. So hopefully we'll follow that pattern of putting it behind us and cracking on with Saturday.
Okay, well thanks Leigh, and safe journey Saturday.
Cheers.